everybody, and welcome back to another trip report. So I'm here at Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport, Qantas Terminal 1, and I'm going to be flying Qantas QF432 to Sydney. Here at this terminal you have the option to go to self-checking kiosk, and there's one or two service desks as well, but I'll be using the self-checking kiosk today. Now I've got my boarding pass and bag tags to go to the self-bag drop. Check-in and bag drop done. Now let's go through security, which is very quiet this morning. Security done super quickly. Did get randomly selected for an explosives check, but obviously all clear. Anyways, now I have plenty of time to kill before our flight, about 90 minutes. So let's go into the Qantas lounge. Also, due to the escalator being out of order, we do have to use the lift instead. Now, the lift, which actually took quite a while to get us up here, but now actually we appear to be using the business class lounge today, which is pretty cool and has a great view of the tarmac. I've never reviewed this lounge before. After checking in, now let's enter the business class lounge, which has an absolutely amazing view over the airport. So here we are now in the Qantas business class lounge. Not that we're flying business class, but since Qantas Club is closed, here and in Sydney we have access to the business class lounge if you're eligible for the Qantas Club. This lounge offers a spectacular view, as I mentioned earlier, over there. Okay, now let's go have a look at the selection of food and drinks. So there's a bar which serves coffee and stuff, and then alcoholic beverages, I believe, after midday. And then over here we have a whole bunch of warm things, like bread and some eggs and soup. And over here in a moment I'll show you, there's a whole bunch of fruit and muesli, Bircher mueslis, lots of croissants, and all of these sort of things. I wouldn't say it's a large selection, and also you do have to point to what you would like. Due to COVID, you can't just grab it yourself. Now I only got about half an hour until boarding. Had a nice chai latte, which is super tasty, and now the plane should be landing in around 5 minutes. Just gonna go to the bathroom and also have a quick view of where our plane will be parking shortly, and also of a JAL Boeing 737-800 Dreamliner that is parked in the international terminal. Our plane will be parking just there at gate C4. Our plane's actually just started boarding a few minutes early, so now we're going to start the 5-minute walk to gate number 4. Speaking of, had a lovely time in the Qantas lounge and really enjoyed these amazing views, and I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. Gate number 4 is on the left wing of the terminal, which is where most bigger planes like the 737 and A330s depart from, whereas the right wing is a few 737s and A330s do depart from there, but it's more the 717s and Q300s that leave from there. Now you're at gate number 2, where you can actually for once get a decent view of today's plane. Here it is. Our plane for today is VH-XZA, which is a 2012 built Boeing 737-800, delivered brand new to Qantas. It's also in the new livery, which it gets confusing, but it's actually sort of the older livery now, as some 737s are in the silver livery. Anyways, let's go on board. Hi. I'm good, thanks. Thank you. Now let's board. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. As I expected, there is seatback entertainment on this aircraft. And it is the newer refurbished type cabin. My seat for today is 17A, which is nice. Very full plane today too. Have a nice view of the whole wing here. Now that I'm on board with my seatbelt fastened, have a nice view, as I said earlier, over the wing. Also, you can see the Discover Tasmania Qantas 717 in the background there. But anyways, let's go through the seat features of the Qantas 737-800. You have a seatback entertainment, or an IFE, which is the newer system, I believe. Looks decent. Do have a USB port here where I will be charging my phone. And then we have a broken, slightly, thing to let out the tray table, which is interesting. It's not particularly easy, but yeah, the tray table looks good. Not particularly clean, to be honest. That's only because of COVID. It's a little bit concerning. You can pull it out a long way, like that, and you can also push it in. But however, it is not foldable, but that's very sizable. Sorry about that. It's a bit difficult to get the tray table closed. But yeah, the leg room is, well, fine. Jetstar's 787 does better. Not the A320, but still 787 is better. So is Virgin Rex. So not great, but fine for this flight of this length. Keeping in mind about 150 centimetres. You have a battered looking safety card here, as well as a sick bag and magazine. And this is also seat back pocket where you can put your personal things or items as well. And yeah, then on the side here you have the controls for the IFE. And yeah, you have a little bit of seat pitch too, and recline, and also you can move the headrest. However, it is very stiff. But yeah, really that's about it for the seat features of this aircraft.
Which of these three roles you got?
In the 1930s, Qantas are world leaders in aviation innovation.
Thank you.
Now time for pushback.
Thank you for showing respect to each other and our crew. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for your attention. Have a great flight.
Also in the background you can see one of Qantas's biggest competitors, as I do actually prefer Rex as opposed to Qantas. In the background there is Rex flight ZL42 taxiing to the runway flight to Sydney also. When I say I prefer Rex, I mean it's better value for money, not the service, because Qantas service is a tiny bit better. now here at our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Cabin crew just come around to service our food and drinks. Serve our food and drinks. Today we were given these chocolate chip Lamington bites, which I actually had on my flight recently from Melbourne to Ballina, and they're very tasty. And as well as a cup of tea and also water. There was also soft drinks as well as juice available on request. For a flight of this length, not too bad. Just not impressed about the dirtiness of the tray table and this. It's very sharp. Also the USB plug is extremely slow. I've had my phone on charge probably for 20 minutes and it's only charged 1%. Cabin crew now coming around to collect any unwanted rubbish. Still going on my tea, but yep, as always the cookies were very tasty. I've still got my water too, but yeah. We have now actually commenced our descent into Sydney. We should be landing probably on runway 34 left today, or 34 right. Correct me if I'm wrong, don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. Cabin crew relatively friendly and yeah, service not too bad. Should be landing now in around 15 minutes. Sydney's looking partly cloudy, but I think we should get some pretty nice views over the water landing in Sydney. Now starting our long approach, I would think, into Sydney. You can see a very tiny bit of the airport if you look closely, or like sort of the bay near the airport in the background there. We're coming around, doing a little bit of a U-turn almost, as Sydney Airport's very busy at the moment, and yeah. So I have a feeling because of that we might be arriving right on time, as opposed to 5 minutes early, that is. I don't really mind though, because it means even more views on landing. Now on final approach into Sydney, getting spectacular views on this nice sunny day.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sydney. The time is 18 minutes past 11. Qantas would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land. As the seatbelt sign is still on, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted whilst disembarking and throughout the airport terminal. Do take care when you open the overhead lockers, your bags may have moved during the flight. Also, please check your seat and seat pocket for any of your personal belongings.
Right, cabin crew, please disarm the doors and cross-check.
time to disembark. Also, here's the Qantas business class in a 2-2 layout. Hi. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to go and collect my bags, which I checked in earlier. And then I'm going to go to the Terminal 2 to check in for my flight to Griffith. But that'll be a separate trip report as usual. So yeah, stay tuned for that if it's not already out, which it might be. But yeah, I would like to thank you all for watching this video. A like and subscription would be much appreciated if you enjoyed. If not, it's totally okay, it's up to you. And yeah, verdict would have to be that definitely it was good service and the price not too bad for Qantas, certainly. Or if you can get Rex for $60 or $70 or something, then I would suggest taking that instead, as it would be better value for money. However, you do get frequent flyer points with Qantas. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you on my next trip report.